folks, Chris Voss here from the ChrisVossShow.com, the ChrisVossShow.com. Coming to the blog post, I want to share with you, of course, the latest in social media and technology, and we do camera stuff too. So, what we're reviewing today is we got the new Canon T5i, and we wanted to get the battery grip for it with the expandable battery, so we can put two batteries in instead of one. And the version here we got off of Amazon. It runs $50 currently on Amazon, where the Canon maker model runs $150. So we decided to save $100 and get the cheap knockoff, if you will. So we'll see if it's a cheap knockoff or it's any good. Essentially, you can double your battery life using two batteries, and it's comfortable shooting experience with large lenses. This is another reason that we took and wanted this, is because I have really big hands, and the T5i is really nice, but for someone like me with very big hands, it's really hard to hold. So let's take a look at the back here and see what it tells us. It doubles your battery life, holds AA batteries or lithium-ion batteries, vertical shutter with half-press function, vertical controls for easier portrait shooting, and better balance when using longer lenses. So we're going to take a look at it, see how well it works, and of course we're going to try it out, test it, review it, tell you what we really think. So what do we got here? Looks like we've got some instructions. Those are always good to have, and we'll set those aside. Looks like we've got a box of the pieces and parts. So this appears to be a tray that holds the batteries that you put the batteries in. Looks like we've got a release unlock button, open button here, and I suppose it just slides into place. So we've got that. Not sure what these clips are for. We'll find out, I suppose, as we play with it. And then we've got the base here in of itself. Feels a little heavy, not too heavy though. So looks like it's got some protective covers. These may have been protective covers on these grommets or something, I'm not sure. We'll find out. Looks like it's got a protective cover here so that you don't bend these in shipping. But as you can see, it looks pretty much the same as the Canon one. It's got a nice grip to it here. It's got your lights. It's got your screw-in part to screw the baby in. A little holder there so it doesn't flop around on you. And it's got the Photive battery grip for the Canon 550D. It says here. Now this should work for the T5i, to my understanding. Looks like it also has a place where you can put a wrap underneath here to be able to carry it or hold it. And of course you can screw on a tripod mount here. You've also got your different things for doing your, audio-visual up close and stuff. You've got your focus up, focus out, different menu buttons. Of course, you can do here. You can turn this on and off, and you've also got your shutter button and different menu buttons that you can use this for, of course, in the screen. So what we're going to do is we're going to test it out, see how it works. Now, imagine this thing comes out like this. Okay, so here's our tray in and of itself, and this looks like it's the tray that's built if you want to use batteries. And so this is the tray we're actually going to want to use, because it will use the batteries that you would use for a normal whatchamacallit. So we can put two in here and slide it back in, and then attach this to our camera, and away we go. So pretty cool. We're going to go ahead and test it out, come back and tell you what we really think.
Okay, so after playing with the Photive battery grip for 2 weeks, we were really unimpressed with it. It pretty much was a fail product. What would happen is it would constantly go out on us. We'd be out shooting, and the power would just drop, and you'd have to pull the battery tray and reset the battery tray to get the power on the camera to come back on. Really frustrating, especially when you're trying to shoot an event or something else. After it happened 4 or 5 times on a regular basis, we pretty much packed up this box and sent it back to Amazon. And we ended up buying the $150, whatever it is, Canon for the thing. So in this case, when you're dealing with these Canons, you really want to buy the Canon product. It's more expensive, and it doesn't pay to go cheap. So product fail on the Photive battery grip. Do not recommend it in any way, shape, or form. Please make the investment, spend the extra $100, get the Canon version for your T5i, if that's what you're using. In this case, what we were using. So be sure to do that. And complete fail on the Photive. We're not impressed whatsoever. Thanks for coming by the ChrisVossShow.com. Be sure to check back in often.